पेटीएम पर 50 रुपए प्राप्त हुए।
Paytm recently announced the launch of its Card Soundbox. The offering enables merchants to accept both mobile and card payments across the main card payment networks Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and RuPay via the tap and pay model. But first things first, what is a soundbox? A soundbox is a portable speaker that gives merchants instant audio confirmation on receiving digital payments in the preferred regional language. This ensures that a payment is not missed during peak times. Its target market is essentially the small-medium enterprise merchants who can confirm the transaction without looking into their phones or bank details. Payments are capped at 5,000 rupees. The device comes with a 4-watt speaker. The Paytm Card Soundbox offers alerts in 11 languages that the merchant can change through the Paytm Business app. Moreover, with Paytm Card Soundbox, users with NFC-enabled smartphones can pay through their phones using the tap feature.
Which was recently launched. I think it has the potential to make a significant change. I would not call it an ornamental change because, see, if you really think about it, so far the adoption of soundboxes in India has largely been amongst the smaller merchants. And a lot of these merchants do not so far have card machines simply because the economics of having a point of sale card machine does not make a lot of sense for them. So I think with the new innovation we are seeing with the cards adoption being enabled on these sound boxes, essentially what this is going to do is this is really going to enable them to start accepting more of tap payments as well from cards, which in turn I think will give a further push to digital payments that we see in India right now.
According to a Bank of America securities report, Paytm has a first mover advantage in this space. It is estimated that India has 40 to 45 million merchants, of whom 2.5 million are large, 20 to 25 million are tax-compliant small and medium enterprises, and 15 to 17 million of these SMEs have a low turnover. Banks and legacy PoS companies typically service large merchants, and they don't need sound boxes. According to the report, Paytm could have 15 million devices in the next 2 to 3 years.
The legacy PoS market will have its own place because if you really think about it, again, for the smaller merchants, the soundbox makes a lot of sense. But again, the traditional, POS machines that you have with cards, if you think about a lot of different sort of outlets, like let's say restaurants or maybe let's say fancy stores, etc., it's possible that very often the consumer may not be very comfortable with an announcement being made that okay, your transaction of these many rupees has been completed. So I think for transactions where maybe the consumer would perhaps prefer a little more discretionary sort of a transaction, or also for higher value purchases, because from what I understand right now, there is a limit of about 5,000 rupees for the card sound boxes. So, anything more than that will mean you still have to go to a traditional POS card machine. But having said that, I think what this really does is it ups the game for the traditional POS machines to get more innovative. So how do you make that value proposition better for merchants? Do you lower the fee that, one is paying right now, or do you enhance functionality? I mean, you'll have to do something because the competition is for sure increasing.
The average capex for a soundbox is 1,250 rupees, although newer ones cost more. A merchant pays 100 rupees per month as a subscription fee to use this device. Paytm has two competitors in the soundbox business. These are PhonePe and BharatPe. So far, banks have had limited impact in this market. The life of a soundbox is usually 3 to 4 years, but could last 1 to 2 years more if the battery is replaced and maintained well. The legacy POS market has around 8 million units. A POS device costs over 10,000 rupees for hardware and comes with monthly charges of about 300 rupees to onboard merchants. Private banks dominate the POS market with a 74% market share. State-run banks account for 18% of the market share. Payment banks have a 7% market share, while foreign banks have a 1% market share. By reducing the onboarding cost for merchants and with a lower monthly fee, the Paytm Card Soundbox has the potential to reshape the PoS machine business.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
I am the blue of the limitless sky. I am the inspiration that led success soar high. I will achieve, I will fly high. I am the I in SBI.
I'm backed by the nation's trusted bank, SBI, the banker to every Indian.